So day number 5, so we're going to look at leverage. So how to leverage yourself so you actually follow through with the change. Hi, welcome to the MindBody Project. Dean here, back again, day number 5. We're looking at leverage. So how to leverage yourself so that you follow through with the change. So the first thing we're going to look at is how are you motivated in the first place. Now, you are motivated by 2 forces and you have to use these for this change. Most people, let's look at this. Most people, let's look at this, comfort. Most people will not do anything because they're in this range called comfortable. You've got pleasure over here, and you've got pain here. So in order for you to actually change, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to make it so that you're going to actually lose something if you don't change. So in other words, you're going to feel pain if you don't change, and you're going to feel pleasure if you do change. So those 2 things have to happen at the same time. Okay? So that's what you're going to be doing, because this is how you're motivated. You're motivated by pain or pleasure. That's the 2 forces how you're motivated to change. So if you're here in comfort, then you'll say things like, I'm alright for now. Yeah, I'm alright for now. It is a problem, but we can leave it for a bit of time. It's like, no. So what I would do, if someone said that to me about something else, and then I'll go, well, what about in 6 months' time? It's going to get a lot worse. How painful do you think it's going to be? So, for example, weight loss, it's like, well, how much harder is it going to be to run than it is now? How much more difficult? I mean, what are you going to look like in the mirror then? Because it seems like you're being bad, but you have to be real in order to cause the pain. Because the pain is what it's going to do, it's going to shift you to past, and this is called an emotional threshold. So it's a technique. So once you're past there, that's when you're going to take action. Now, I use pain quite a lot to get people to take action, because when people are in pain, they're 100 times more likely to take action than it is for pleasure. Because when pain, it doesn't matter. If you need to go to the toilet, you will find the toilet, won't you? You would take action to do it. There's nothing going to stop you. I went traveling around the world, and I was in the Cook Islands, where they filmed shipwrecks, absolutely magnificent on the lagoon, and there was a giant clam at the bottom. So I swam down and had a little look at it and everything, because there's loads of smaller clams and all that as well. But then I was down there a little bit too long, and then I'm swimming up, and I had quite far to go up, and I'm going, woo. There's something inside you that learns to swim faster and faster, doesn't there? Because there's no way in the world you're going to go, it's too far to the top. Maybe I'll go to the top on Monday. I'll start tomorrow. I'll swim to the top tomorrow. Or it's a bit far that, I'll leave it. There's no way you're going to do that, are you? Because I'm in too much pain to not take action. I have to reach the top or I'm dead. Yeah, so that's essentially what we're doing. So we're trying to move you so you're actually going to take action. But at the same time, what you have that pain, so that's part of it. But then you need pleasure, so you need to pump up the pleasure for the action that you're actually going to take as well. Yeah, so you need to know, well, this is why you write down all the areas of life, because then you go, well, connection, I'm going to build some connection. This is why you need those 6 needs. So I'm going to build a load of connection. I'm going to meet loads more people. I'm going to build friendships. I'm going to get closer friendships if that's something that you're after. Or if it's after variety, this is going to be completely different, completely new. I've got something, new skills to learn. Or if it's growth, for example. or I can contribute to others. I've got more energy. That means I can go and do some more volunteer work. I can do some more hours now. I'm feeling a little bit more energetic. Yeah, or it could be I can pick up a grandchild now. Or can play around with the kids a bit longer because I've got more energy. Yeah, so you need to find those pleasures as well, and you need to write all of this down. So you use the pain to make you take the action, but you have to have the pleasure. You have to have the things, the pleasure experiences. You have to have this written down. If you do not do that, then you're going to feel like you're between a rock and a hard place. It's like, damned if I do, damned if I don't. You do not want to feel that, and that's called a double bind. So you need to have the pleasure, and this needs to be written down and thought about and planned in advance. If you do that, then you have more chance of actually following through and sticking with the change.